All right, well, he's all set and ready to go, and his first pitch tonight finds that inside. Coming back from injury and has been kind of eased back into action, and he pulls this one foul. They're able to put him in the lineup. Speaking of that line, Olson and Riley, Osuna, Albies, and Darno in the middle. Duvall, Demerit, and Swanson rounded out, and it brings up Matt Olson, veteran hitter. And he swings and misses at a pitch off the plate. Third in the league with 15 walks. And he takes low 1-1. They do not fear striking out. In fact, they lead the league 1-2.
And some swing and miss. This is actually a very good matchup for Dane in the sense that maybe we'll see some of those.
Olson does have good power. Off to a slow start that way this year. And that one's off. And it's an Atlanta team offensively. It's a good lineup. Really good lineup.
Oh.
And there's strike three called. Backdoor break. That's a great look as he deals with Austin Riley now on a fastball. That one catches second in the league. 12 RBIs for him. And that's off the plate. 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a swing and a miss. Strike two. 1-2. And Riley stays alive. Sir Howard, he used, I mean, a lot of like 23 pitches that inning. The 1-2, and a swing and a miss. He strikes out Riley.
Good point. Yep, because they gave up some runs right in Toronto in the bottom of the first
You know
inning.
what? It's funny. I'm City last year. That's how it started, and we joked when we were in Toronto. We hoped it wouldn't go the same way. No, they had a 4-0 second best first inning they've had this year.
But 3 punch outs. By Dane Dunning.
Osuna, the hitter, cleanup man for Atlanta. The 2-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Left field. 2-2. And he swings and misses, and that's 4 straight strikeouts to start the night.
Running demonstration in the middle of the game last night from Ozzie Albies down at third.
It's quite a scene. It's quite a scene. They had a little extra time to pantomime everything for one another because the Rangers were changing pitchers at the time. 1-0 pitch to Albies, and he hits this one on the ground, and Dunning will not strike out every hitter tonight. Albies rolls out 3 on 8 straight Dodgers. And the best part of the story, the most fun part of the story, want 9 straight strikeouts. 1 strike pitch, and that one misses into
2014. Maybe that's what it was.
The right-hander's going to be pretty tough. The 1-2, and he struck him out swinging. 5th isn't applied. I mean, that's pretty nitpicky, but
it is. And it looked like the first shot that we got, the tiniest bit of that little band that goes across the top of the glove. You'd like to have second and third and 1 out with Nathaniel Lowe coming up.
On the other hand, it sure has been fun watching Dane Dunning pitch. And so he goes back to work here in the third against Adam Duvall. Bottom 3 hitters in the order for Atlanta. And this one rolled slowly toward third. Ibanez, quick release over the first in time. So that's a second ground ball out for Dunning. Everything else been a strikeout, and there's strike 1 to Demerit. 89 average, a couple of home runs. And he shoots this one out toward right field, and that is down and in fair territory. Calhoun plays it well out of that corner and holds Demerit to a 1 out. Brave shortstop steps in there at the right side, and he takes strike. That has been the big number of strikeouts that they've accumulated. That's just missed. 1-1. What a gorgeous evening tonight. 1-1 pitch, and this one on the ground third base. Ibanez has time to look the runner back. Throw over to first. He gets Swanson, and there are 2 away.
It's not just the names, but how far back you have to go, right? That there's no other modern day players there.
Soft flare just over first. That's a base hit, and Demerit, because there were 2 outs, able to score easily on Acuna's little chip shot, and he's pretty taking his time, and his first pitch to Olson is up and away. In Oakland for a bunch of years, and they did a lot of damage together. And now both this year Scatter of the infield. It's up high. 3-0.
They believe the ball goes in certain counts based on the swings against this type of pitcher in Dane Dunning. But there's also this part of me that's almost stopped trying to figure it out, because some and then go straight to work.
I was trying to think, like, is that like canary yellow? Is that big bird yellow? What is that? That's super yellow. A 2 away. And now the full count pitch, and Acuna is running this one on the ground. Ibanez right there to field it. Throws out Olson and the
Crone, Wander Franco, Jose Ramirez currently your leader, and we tell you that because Austin Riley now stepping in against Dane Dunning for the second time.
Dane struck out 5 of the first 6 batters he faced tonight. And he pours that one in. Last inning on a 2-out bloop, just an accidental check swing single that got over Nathaniel Lowe's glove at first base by a couple of inches. And that's all for Atlanta. So out that Dunning loves to pitch here at home and has had so much more success here than he has on the road. Little tapper out in front of the plate. Puff, grabs it, throws to first, and
locked in here so far tonight. Dane Dunning comfortable in this ballpark, that is for sure. And that's good. I mean, if you're going to be comfortable anywhere, it better be at home where you're going to be making half of your starts. And even though we surface can get good results.
That one fouled away than the ones we showed. It was a 3.29 ERA in his career at home. And his road numbers almost identical to what they are this year. He had a 6 ERA on the road this year. A 5.9 is going to have a bias toward one or the other. But he is also going to have to figure out how to pitch a little better on the road eventually.
Dane Dunning, as a Ranger, he's not won a game on the road.
That's still one of the weirder stats. He strikes out Ozuna, and that's his 6th strike. Well, he gets Albies to swing through strike 1. That's a little bit outside. Only trip into Arlington this year. This ball, soft liner, and it's caught by Seager, who's on his way to the dugout anyway. He just wants to hit. First pitch on the way from Dunning, and that one in there for strike through the first 4 innings. And this one a little tapper by the mound, charging in from shortstop. Seager going to have to hustle it. He does. And Darno is retired.
Weekly hit too.
Yeah. And really it was kind of to second base, just at the shortstop. And this one on the ground. Third base. Ibanez dropped it. Picks it up though. Throws to first. Good stretch. Got him at first.
Pick up the ball with your glove once it's sitting on the ground. You pick it up with your bare hand.
Nice job tonight. Made a couple of nice plays. 1 strike pitch. And that one misses. Scored the Braves' only run so far tonight. That was in the 3rd. And pulls this one foul, strike 2. Runs. That's a lot in a guy's minor league debut. And this one fouled straight down.
But here he is now, as you mentioned, that former first-round pick at 27 years old. Maybe now is his time.
A soft flare over to first base from top to bottom. And the 9th place hitter here, Dansby Swanson, leads it.
Dansby Swanson hitting 9th in this order. And I mentioned this earlier, but this is a guy that showed some tremendous. They have pop up and down the lineup here in Atlanta.
He chases strike 2.
Straight in the game, but he came into today or tonight leading the National League in strikeouts.
Little weak tapper by the mound. Seager brings up Ronald Acuna Jr. It's 8 straight retired by Dunning, and he misses a little bit low. And the way he's throwing, I mean, he just has that feel that he could go on for a long time. Backhand stop by Simeon on the short, quite on the same order as the one Martin turned in, but not far off either. Noon game against Houston. Dunning finds the outside corner again in the count. In the 3rd inning, and Acuna with an accidental single. 1 and 2 now on Olson.
To kick things off, Acuna Jr. and Olson.
Olson serves this one out to left field, and that's playable for Rex. A 10 so far, and he'll get the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Atlanta in the 7th inning, and that one's fouled away for. And he's hardly broken a sweat. There's a strike. 0-2. 0-2 pitch to Riley, and he taps that one foul. In the National League East, though, the Mets are off to a really nice start. This one sharply hit on the ground to shortstop, and Seager throws out Riley for out number 1.
Put it. We don't get too excited about it. You would have thought that on the coverage that I saw yesterday.
No. 59 pitches.
Yeah, it was. Okay. I kept seeing a lot of historic.
Yeah.
I think that is historically not interesting.
Bouncer third base. And Ibanez has been busy tonight. That is the situation. Atlanta, meanwhile, they're trying to get back to 500 tonight. But Rangers have challenged him a lot better so far here tonight, and he's in a hole on
to this point.
You heard it from CJ. Dane Dunning, a better pitcher than Justin Verlander. This one fouled back.
Right, that
pick by the Washington Nationals. The 0-2 pitch and a swing and a miss. He strikes out Albies, and he's through.
If it's at this level or AA, AAA, no matter where he is.
Gotta believe that.
It's funny about Bobby Wilson. I mean, it was just yesterday it seemed that he was in the game. Very sort of fatherly kind of stature. I mean, he's knowledgeable. He's very patient. He's fantastic to talk to about what he's doing with these catchers. This ball blistered down to third. They keep trying to test Andy Ibanez, and he's passed every time.
Help a ton with the connection part that you were talking about with these players. Not to say that you can be can't. So the fact that he has played through this current generation has an idea what it's like. It's got to help a ton when it comes to connecting with these players.
Dunning with his longest career outing, and he's retired 14 straight now at this point. And that don't even notice Huff behind the plate.
Yeah.
This ball hit hard out to left field. Rex angling back, leaps, and that one over his head twice. And Duvall goes to second with a one-out double. Demerit, and he represents the potential tying run, but he bounces it third base. Ibanez fires across the infield in time, and Demerit 3-1. And that one in there, strike one. See if he could finish with his 8th. The 0-2 outside in the dirt. Swanson wouldn't get. Well, the 1-2 pitch, and this one bounced third base but foul. Andy, almost as if that foul line didn't exist. We'll make a play on it anyway. Performance from Dane Dunning. His 1-2 and a bouncer third base, backing up Ibanez. Longest throw of the night, and he had trouble getting it out. Swan.